Hi, this is Alicia Hoisington from Hotel News Now here in Atlanta at the Hunter Conference. Sitting with me is Roger Bloss from Vantage. Thanks so much for joining us, Roger. I really appreciate it.
It's great to be in Atlanta. Thanks for having me.
So tell me, how has it been for Vantage after the acquisition of the brand from America's Best Franchising?
First thing we did was we stratified the brands. You know, we wanted to set what they all were going to stand for, where their place was in their segments and things like that. So that was our first undertaking, and we've now completed that. We've gone now through the federal disclosure document process, and so now it's about, you know, giving those hoteliers opportunities to move their product maybe somewhere within the Vantage family. Maybe they want to look at a different competitive set or a different, price point. So now with these brands, they have the ability to have movement within the system.
So what was the biggest surprise after acquiring the brands?
I think the biggest surprise that I had was how they embraced us. Like I said, when you take over a company, there's always that fear of the unknown. And I felt the timing of what we did by buying the company but not closing on it for 6 months, it gave people a chance just to relax and breathe a little bit. And when we came to conference in last December, I was pleasantly surprised how many of them came and how immediately they embraced our culture and kind of dove right in and started the voting process and things like that. So I think that was the biggest pleasant surprise that I had.
Can you talk to me a little bit about the Signature Inn brand and what the future holds for that? What's going on with that brand?
It was a very strong Midwestern brand, had a nice following, and obviously over time it kind of disappeared. But Vantage has always been founded on the premise that you're in business for yourself, not by yourself, and that we're inspired by individuality. And Signature says that, because your signature is your who you are. And so what we want to do with Signature is really find properties that are uniquely different, that have really embraced the local hometown pride, if you will, and at the same time allows the owners to put their own signature, if you will, their own stamp on the hotel. So it's something that we really look at as a new construction brand. Matter of fact, we've had great success with it already, because there's not a lot of brands out there that'll either be smaller in size on a prototype or exterior corridor on a prototype. So we're seeing owners that want to build 40, 60 room properties with exterior corridors and things like that, and yet they want a relevant brand, they want a great parent company behind it, and yet they want it to have their own individual stamp. So we think Signature fits that just perfectly.
Can you share with me your pipeline numbers on that?
On Signature? Well, we just went through the federal disclosure document process. We've only been cleared to sell actually this week, and we've already signed 3 new constructions on it in the first week. So I'm excited about that, and I think that will build momentum and go forward.